Hello and welcome to Britpop Banter. My name is Kevin.
I'm Lesley.
You're pumped?
I'm pumped.
Super pumped.
So I want to share a secret. Are you ready?
Go on.
I'm an Oasis fan.
Oh.
So I am excited about this.
Are you?
And I'm kind of in that mood today.
You are.
Like I'm
I came
feisty.
through the door. You are.
And I'm happy, feisty. I've got quite a lot of energy.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Let me burst that bubble.
I'm not sure that's possible.
You're alright. You got to hold your own in this one.
Yeah.
So let's get into it.
I'm not sure. I've never held my own in any of them, really.
What?
Well, I'm not really shy and retiring.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, not bashful about things. I am.
Hashtag convictions.
Yeah, really.
They are going to come out severe.
What's the story, more in glory? Episode 44. Number
I need a little time to wake.
number 8.
8.
How do you feel about number? Is it too early to talk about that
Took
yet?
a little time to sink in.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's pause. Let's get through the disclaimers first, and then we'll come back to that. So Twitter, Facebook, Britpop Banter, britpopbanter@gmail.com if you want to send us anything. And all views expressed on this podcast are 100% our own. And while we poke fun at some bands and artists, which I'm sure we're going to do today, we appreciate their talent and sacrifice to create these albums. So, last week's episode, Pulp.
Yeah.
How did you... So, Different Class was the album. How did you feel that sort of episode went? That's part 1. And then part 2 is, how was the bombshell at the end for you? How are you feeling about that? So,
Okay.
part 1.
Part 1. I'm pleased that there was a couple of people agreed with me about Deborah.
About your story.
So I feel that
happened?
Yeah.
They got together at the end?
It makes me feel better now. So when I listen to that song now, I'm going to be like, oh, it's really nice.
Everyone thinks the
It
same.
was before Tinder, wasn't it? So you had to make those plans. So I don't know. I feel like a sense of relief for Deborah and for Jarvis. But good.
You okay?
I enjoyed my rapping.
Oh my god, it was sensational.
I
Solid effort.
thought so.
Brilliant. Really well done.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But look, I thought overall a really good overview of that album, and really, there's not many people that don't like that album.
Yeah, I agree. And because we covered such a lot of Pulp's career, it was good to sort of get through that without too many corrections as well, because you're covering and so many people love Pulp, so it was good to sort of get through that. And then part 2, the bombshell at the end.
Bombshell. So I've had time to reflect.
I've listened to that bit a bit. You were just lost. You had no idea.
So I've reflected.
Good.
Yeah, I've taken that time.
Good.
And sometimes you go through these like stages, like the 7 stages of grief.
Mm-hmm. You've gone through that?
Yeah, well, I was at anger, and then I was at grief, then, you're at disbelief, and that whole thing. But I'm now okay now.
Okay.
I feel like I'm acceptance now.
Good. That's a good sign.
I mean, it's interesting because I have listened to...
Yeah, you were going to put it on straight after.
I did.
And?
Loved it. But I...
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know where...
Oh, we're getting it.
No. I love... No. But I'm not massively worried. I'm concerned it's not in the top 5.
Right.
And I feel it was a given it was going to be in the top 10.
Okay.
But it's...
You would have been closer to 5.
Yeah, I think so.
So the next couple of albums are key.
Because if they are ridiculous, then, yeah.
You haven't cared for... you haven't actually... We haven't... It was about the 30s. You were a bit nervous about the old spreadsheet because, and then when Cooler Shaker came out, there was the... But you've been on the smooth... Because it's been good album after good album after good album.
Yeah, the only blips have been Reef and Cooler Shaker.
Cooler Shaker, yeah. And then you've been on this run, and then all of a sudden Oasis pops up a little bit earlier than you expected it to, and it's just thrown you a bit.
Yeah, it did throw me. I'm keen to hear what other people think about where they think this album should be.
That's depending on number 7, right?
It is. Well, and 6 and 5, really.
Okay.
I've never thought it was going to be number 1, so I've never held that conviction.
Okay. Yeah, okay, interesting.
But I was pretty certain it would be in top 5, so I think that's why you threw me. Because in my mind, I was thinking there might be a couple albums, and I was waiting for you to say it, and then you said that, and I didn't know what to do.
Okay. All right. So a couple of corrections from last episode, not around pulp, which is quite nice. So remember we were talking about superhero movies at the Oscars, and I said you'll never see them at the Oscars. Well, actually, you have, right? So Andy chipped in and said Black Panther got nominated for Best Picture. Thoughts on Black Panther, Leslie?
Oh, I've only watched it 5 times. No idea.
No idea about Black Panther?
No.
Okay.
Is it about a Black Panther?
Yeah.
Is the superhero a panther? And are they black? Is that the story?
I can't really...
Because I can't imagine it's anything other than that.
I'm surprised it got nominated, to be honest. It's not the best.
Yeah.
But, so it got nominated. That's good. That's one. Logan got nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay. Have you seen Logan?
What's Logan?
All right. So you know Wolverine? Hugh Jackman?
It's kind of.
Okay. So
Is that the one with the claws?
Yep. So Panther has small claws and Logan had big ones, right? So this is Logan much further in his career life, and it's just a lot more serious. It's more of a drama.
Do you know what I do love?
Go.
Deadpool.
Oh, you like Deadpool?
Funny.
Low pan on the... it's good.
Only because it's funny. It's just the sense of humour in it.
You seen the second one? You seen both of them?
Yeah, the second one's not as good.
Second one's
fun. The first one was funny.
I
did watch the first one though in a 5-star hotel in Bali, drinking a cocktail with my slippers on. So, you know.
Might have been the place and time.
Might have been the cocktail.
Jodie came back on Atlantic 252, which was really good because quite a few people went, oh my god, 252!
Yeah.
Not illegal, he said. So he basically said it's a legit radio station based in Ireland. However...
It was illegal at one point.
Was it?
I'm sure
he says their DJs came from an illegal radio station which was called Laser 558. I don't know. I'm not an expert on that. I do remember 252, and it was good to talk about it for a while.
Long wave.
Yeah. What have you got from last week? You got anything else before we get into Song of the Week? You haven't sang for ages. You haven't sang for ages.
I haven't sung Song of the Week.
No.
Song of the Week, Song of the Week, Song of the Week.
Peak with Eyesore. All right, so who are Peak? They're a 4-piece rock and roll indie band hailing from Yorkshire. Forming in 2016, Peak are simply 4 very good mates from 2 sets of brothers.
Again,
we were just talking about that.
Who was the other one?
It's gonna
Somebody in the homework.
It was. I can't remember it. So this is taken from the EP Found a Trace. You can buy it in HMV, Leeds and Manchester, and they've got a gig booked for West Street Live in Sheffield on the 12th of November. All right, you ready? Peak, Eyesore.
Do it.
What you say you're standing in line for? You think that you should get what's yours, but what you deserve, the things you've learned, will crash and burn, 'cause it's all an eyesore. Wake yourself, because you've got to go. Times are hard and you want them all. There's nothing on, just killing time. Don't waste no more, go out and pay no mind. they want you to. Your head is down, you're wandering round. The manager waits for you to raise your sound.
Alright, that was Peak Eyesore. Good luck to you.
Good song.
Good song. Alright.
There are really a lot of great bands out there, aren't there, really, when you think about it?
Yes.
New bands sending like music. I feel like when we started this podcast, I banged on about the fact that there are no... Because I think you've got to really look harder now for it.
Yeah.
But if you park the top 40 and you look a little bit further, there's a lot of good music out there.
See, it's interesting you say that, right? Because I was having to think about it the other day, and I'd love to talk to some, Britpop bands and sort of talk to them and go, right. Because I feel there's some amazing music coming out of the UK. Amazing bands. And I wondered if that's just a sign of the times around the uncertainty and political situation and all that sort of stuff. And I wonder if this is sort of like a mini Britpop kind of feel to it. And I would love to ask bands from the 90s that, given the internet, right, was in its early stages, social media...
Didn't exist.
Streaming? Do they look at bands now and go, you've got it so easier than we did? Or vice versa, do they go, nah, we didn't want any of that, we'd rather be back then?
Okay, I think twofold. So my head goes, you've got it easy because you don't necessarily need a record label anymore.
Good point.
But it's harder because there's so much. And
Right.
you've got to be really good to cut through the noise.
Good point. Okay.
So I think they weigh up, because like before, you couldn't release your album without having a record deal. You'd have to get it pressed on vinyl. You'd probably have to make a CD.
Yeah.
You'd cost a ton of money to get into a
point.
studio.
Yeah.
Now, you can make it in your bedroom.
And put it on Spotify the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
But
Who's going to listen to it?
and there's so much now. Like, it's like you've got this like pick a mix.
Yeah,
and you don't know what, I mean, it's like being in pick a mix. I never knew what to do.
Yeah.
Would I get that? Did I get 2 milk bottles, or did I get a cola bottle?
I think
The whole thing.
I think indie is extremely strong at the moment. Like every homework are great bands. What's your side conversation? What's your take on dance music at the moment?
No.
But it just feels like the well of dance.
It's all that EDM, bloody alarm clocks. I picked it years ago, that electro crap, and it did, and that's when I stopped really going clubbing. Not because of that, but also because I'm old.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I was coming into that, because honestly, just to find a great prog house track is like needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
And it's all that EDM, absolute rubbish.
But even if you look at, so Spotify is where a lot of get my like recommended artists or this playlist for you, and dance music just seems to be, in terms of making great electronic albums, seems to be really I seem to really struggle to find good dance music. I don't know. Good.
It's like we're relying on the older bands to try and release something new.
Correct.
But they're not.
I was going through it today on like Basement Jaxx, like just trying to find like old school dance acts that are releasing new music.
On Dance Acts, who are we going to see on Saturday?
Going to see the Chemical Brothers.
Woo!
Yes.
You know you're getting old when you'd rather drive.
I know, but it's an inconvenient location.
It's bad.
I fly to Fiji the very next day. Kev's on holiday, so I'm pumped. but also I would much rather me and you were going out for a night out, but we can't do it. We just said we can't do that.
No.
I saw Client Liaison at the Inmore. Just an amazing band. Just so out there and different and just an amazing live Australian act. Just brilliant. So go check out Client Liaison. But also, going back to the dance stuff, if there's a Hot Chips recent album was really good. Again, but you're going back to the well. If there's any new dance music albums, send it to me and Liz. I want to listen to them. I had homework. Are you ready to get riled up?
Yep.
The Complete Stone Roses. I did it.
I'm ready for this.
I took some time. But also, it's going to be a double whammy.
Bold.
It's Complete Stone Roses and Oasis, your two most favourite acts ever. And here I am talking about them. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. First of all, it's 21 tracks, Les.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So what I'm going to, very quickly, we're going to run through the tracks. You can't say a word until I'm finished. Okay? So I've rated every track like we do for a challenge. You ready?
Yep.
So Young. Terrible. Ian's singing is barbaric, and that bird called Jesus Christ. Everything is out. The drums, guitar, all awful. Please don't ever make me listen to this again. 0 out of 10. Come on. Even the die-hard Roses fan must go, it's not a great song. Really?
Not allowed to speak, you said.
On this one, come on.
It's not the best. But it's not a 0 out of 10.
It's a 0.
Some of the crap you've made me listen to, you're off your head.
It's a terrible song. Tell Me, better until the chorus kicks in, and then it's just with Ian / shouting / singing. It gets tough to listen to. 3 out of 10. Sally Cinnamon. Okay, not bad, but not great either.
What?
Honestly, I'm not getting the fuss for all of this. 6 out of 10.
You're off your head. Sally Cinnamon is a 10 out of 10.
No, it's not. Don't be crazy.
Sally Cinnamon, you are my world. Do, 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 do. I'm not telling you I was never happy. I'm already happy just singing that.
Here it comes. Not great. It's okay. It's short and punchy though. 5 out of 10.
You're short and punchy.
Bear with me. 5, All Across the Sand. Rough. Ian's vocal really hurts here. This needs to pick up soon. 3 out of 10.
All Across the Sand is an amazing song. It's beautiful.
For who?
It is a beautiful song.
Sorry.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm serious. Let's just keep rolling. Right. Elephant Stone.
Oh my God.
Best song so far. They must have worked out how to make Ian sing, as he's more subdued. 7 out of 10. Back in the game. Full Fathom 5. Why is this even on here? It's Elephant Stone backwards. Garbage. 0 out of 10. But I mean, come on. Come on.
Next.
Okay. The Hardest Thing in the World. Found myself tapping my foot to this. Yes. I actually quite liked it. 7 out of 10.
Yay!
See, bear with me. Made of Stone. Best song so far. Decent song, and everything sounds really well put together. 7.5 out of 10.
Because it's on their first album, the one that you don't like.
Okay, bear with me. Going Down. Decent again. A little bit samey, but overall quite good. 7 out of 10. She Bangs the Drums. Great song. A standout. Don't really have a bad word to say about it. 8 out of 10. Cool? We're good?
Because basically every track that you love is on the Stone Roses' first album, which you always say isn't very good.
Okay. She Bangs the Drums. Great song. Another standout. Oh, no, that's not what I said. She Bangs the Drums. Great song again, is basically what I've put.
See, the first album. You love the first album.
Yeah. Mersey Paradise, though. Back to average. Okay. No. It is. It's not great.
Mersey Paradise.
Standing here, like this song, starting to quite enjoy this. My foot is tapping and I'm being productive at work. I Want to Be Adored. Brilliant song. This all works and it comes together brilliantly, and Ian's vocals on this are actually really good. 9 out of 10.
It's an amazing song. It's their best song.
Might agree with you there. Waterfall. Good song again. Good ending too, with the last minute all coming together. 8 out of 10. I Am the Resurrection. Weird. Wasn't listening for a moment, and the intro feels a little bit like the Beach Boys. Good ending to this as well. Really enjoyed. 8 out of 10. We're on a roll now.
Yeah, so basically every single song that's on their debut album, which gets told about being the most amazing album of all time, you've given it nothing but lower than an 8. You're telling me...
What was the first song? Elephant Stone, was that on the first
Made of
album?
Stone, She Bangs the Drums, I Want to Be Adored, I Am the Resurrection.
Yeah, but it's not going to be the full album. But just say, Where Angels Play sounds a bit samey until the chorus kicks in, then it's quite nice. Like this, especially the last 90 seconds, 7 out of 10. Fool's Gold, classic, banger. However, does it get a bit repetitive? And hearing other Roses song, this wouldn't be my go-to Roses song anymore. Fair?
Fair, but...
What the World is Waiting For. Good song again, good ending too with the last minute, 7 out of 10. Something's Burning, boring until the chorus hits and gets a bit better. 5 out of 10. One Love. Good, really dig the bass line in this. Great song to end the album on. 8 out of 10. So, 6 out of 10 overall when you do the law of averages. But realistically, you'd be between the 7 and the 8 for the good songs on there.
Realistically, the first Stone Roses album you actually love. That's what that's telling me.
So how many songs? So is it? I'm guessing 50% of that's on the first album.
So you love them all.
What's the other 50% on that album? I don't want any more Stone Roses anymore. I'm not.
No, that's enough. But
so how do you feel about that?
I can't believe you didn't like Sally Cinnamon and All Across the Sand.
But it's not that. I mean, as you go through this journey of the Roses, the songs get better and stronger, and Ian's vocals start to find their mark. The band become more in sync. No, not bad.
So you're a fan yet?
No.
Right.
I'm not a fan.
I just don't understand it.
I liked it. I went through it. I did what you said. I did what you told me to do, and I actually was quite surprised I liked some of the songs. But honestly, I'm probably never going to play it again.
Never I Want to Be Adored Again? You gave it a 9 out of 10.
I'll add it to a playlist. Right, so that's the first part. You alright with that? Shall we get into Leslie Says?
Les says. Kev doesn't have any taste. But apart from that, it's about homework. So today, this evening, everyone, we had Foals, Everything Not Said Will Be Lost Part 2. Mm-hmm. And we had Stereophonics with their new release, Kind.
Yep, what do you want to start with?
We'll start with Foals. So, I'm not going to bang on about who the Foals are, because they did that all before and we all know who they are. So what I'll do is I will dig into the reviews. So obviously we had Part 1, which was nominated for the Mercury Music Prize, which we reviewed. It came second in our challenge.
It did. We both loved it.
We both loved it. So I'll be keen to see what we think of this one.
Mm-hmm.
So look, reviews, Pitchfork 5.7 out of 10. The English band's second album this year isn't a compliment to its predecessor so much as just another iteration on a now standard formula. Rather than forming the second half of a complete statement, Part 2 struggles to differentiate itself. Even with the occasional continuity, like when the earlier Surf Part 1 pays off on Part 2's penultimate Into the Surf, this album could have arrived first with few alterations. Neptune and Dreaming Of will slot nicely into live performances, but they're surrounded by songs too effortful to be filler and too unmemorable to be worthwhile. It's hard not to lose patience as they trudge towards that album, promising they're getting closer while moving without pace.
Yep.
The Guardian, 5 out of 5. Songs like The Honking, Stomping, Black Bull and The Runner unleash controlled, savage, elemental fury with more feral riffs and lung bleeder vocals than ever. But it's the knockout closing pair that illuminate the band's mastery of dynamics, unbearable tension and cathartic release. Into the Surf is a wondrous departure, an eerie psyche yearn for burial at sea. Finally, sinuous Neptune muses cryptically on mortality over 10 thunderous minutes. The sound of one of the best bands of their generation, leaving the rest behind.
Wow.
Whoa! It's very polarising there.
Yeah, okay.
Which is often funny. Kevin, your thoughts, please.
Okay. Who was the first one? Pitchfork?
Yeah.
Second one, Guardian. I 100% agree with Pitchfork.
Oh.
I was really excited about this album, but really disappointed by it also. So, I loved part one. I thought it was fantastic. Look, there are a couple of good tracks. The Runners is the best song on the album. Dreaming Of, Wash Off, and Neptune last track is good. The rest of it is really average. Black Bull is terrible. 10,000, 10 or 100,000, 10,000 feet, I didn't enjoy either. Definitely not as strong as part one. I walked away really disappointed. Won't listen to this again. 6 out of 10.
Oh no.
You can't have enjoyed that, really?
I did.
After the highs of part one?
Yeah, I did. So I really enjoyed The Runner, Wash Off, Like Lightning, 10,000 Feet, Neptune. Not as much as the other one, but I actually have really enjoyed it. I don't get the first track, that Red Desert, that just kind of starts and you go straight into. You just go straight into The Runner.
Yep.
I don't like it as much as the first, but I don't think it's as bad as Pitchfork or you were making out, but it's certainly not to the heights that The Guardian are talking about.
Yeah.
I like the concept, having the part one, part two.
I do.
And I do like the fact they do try and link a couple of the tracks. So, you know, I give them marks for being experimental and pumping out 2 albums of a relatively high quality in a short space of time.
Yep.
7 out of 10.
Okay. I mean, I've tried. I actually went back to this a few times. Just went, well, maybe I'm being too harsh here. Maybe I've got to listen to this in the right frame of mind. And every time I walked away, I went, I'm actually really desperately trying not to skip a track here. Like, I'm actually really not enjoying some of these songs. So ultimately, just really, I don't know what The Guardian's on about. No. So I'm with Pitchfork, which is rare. But yeah. Okay. Phonics.
So the album Kind. So, again, we know who they are. I'm not going to bang on about them. But what I will do is go straight into the reviews. And honestly, this is going to be an interesting one, because when I want to look at some reviews, I always know I'll get a mixed bag. And most times I feel like I know what I'm going to read.
Okay.
Not this time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nah. So Clash, there's not a lot yet because it's still quite a new album.
It is, yeah.
But so the first one I saw was Clash Music Magazine.
Okay.
8 out of 10. Kind signifies some of the band's finest work released to date. Led by Kelly Jones' raw vocal vulnerability, the songs have an honesty that shines through every track. It comes with a direct approach from someone who really knows and really feels, making use of a stripped-back production style combined with the organic approach of recording live to tape. The 10 tracks instantly capture and mesmerise. It is back to basics, but it works a treat. Kind is a heartfelt, fully realised collection of songs, embedded with optimism, providing a much-needed hope for our challenging times.
Okay.
The Standard newspaper, 4 out of 5. Even the most casual listener can recognise Stereophonics' most iconic tracks, and it would be easy to think that if you aren't a fan by now, it's simply too late. Their latest effort, Kind, suggests that this doesn't have to be the case. Kelly Jones & Co.'s new record sees the band go back to basics, stripping away fussy production styles and reminding fans why they're one of UK's most successful bands and winning over new ones in the process.
Okay.
Kevin.
Yes.
Your thoughts, please.
Those are way off. Way off. Miles off. This was a grind. This was a real grind. Okay. Let's start with the good. I just wanted the goods, which is the intro. It's okay. I didn't like it at first, and then I listened to it again and again, and it started to grow on me. It's not bad. Fly Like an Eagle is okay. Hungover For You is okay. Bust This Town is the best song on the album. And Don't Let the Devil Take Another Day is half decent as well. The Average, Make Friends with the Morning, Stitches, Street of Orange Light, Restless Mind. Look, I'll preface this by saying it's not terrible. It's just not that good. So what I've said, I remember when we did Word Gets Around episode, I came across Graffiti on the Train and being surprised and blown away by just how good the phonics could be. This, however, is a tough listen, it's a grind and isn't anything surprising. Standard, Paint by Numbers by the Phonics, 5 out of 10. Am I wrong?
Yeah. So, what I will talk about, so you mentioned the song Fly Like an Eagle.
Yep.
I found a really lovely article about that track. So that track is inspired by Kelly Jones' daughter coming out as a lesbian.
What?
Yeah, so he said, look, speaking to the Sun, Jones said,
That's
it's
weird,
inspired
that's not
by
what I thought it was.
in Bootsy, his daughter, story. I wrote a treatment and showed it to her. She's gay and asked, is this accurate to what you were experiencing? She said it was. He said, it's a powerful video and you have to watch the video. It's beautiful. I'll post it.
Cool.
Which had to be done right. Her coming out was a big thing for her and a big thing for us, her family, and all the band were behind it. She's cool and she's happy. She's got a girlfriend, goes to school wearing trousers and has cut her hair. I'm pleased she told me about it first, as we've got an open relationship. We talk a lot. Speaking about the moment, he asked his daughter about her sexuality. Jones added, I can tell when my kid is a bit anxious about something, and in the end I just asked outright. It's not like when I was living in a kid in Wales, which would have been harder. People have gone through their whole lives hiding their true sexuality, not with Bootsy. I'm glad we live in different times now. Teenagers finding their identity.
Okay.
So that's beautiful. Apart from that though, actually look, surprisingly I get it. So this is the thing with this album. It is weird because it's not the typical Stereophonics album, but I didn't mind it. Because it's not, I had a real appreciation for his voice in this album.
What?
You know how normally I'm like, oh, it's a bit annoying.
Because it's actually very prominent.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think I just wanted the goods. Great song, loved it. Fly Like an Eagle. I loved Make Friends with the Morning. Go make friends. Bust This Town. I didn't like the track, and I've now slipped my mind, and I haven't written it down. The one about and I've forgotten. But I agree with this. It's got that stripped back production style, which I think I liked. It's got a weird country vibe to it, kind of folky.
Yeah.
It actually sounds really stripped back. And sometimes when the Stereophonics used to go a bit too hectic or trying to be too poppy, this genuinely just sounds like an album that was written from the heart.
Okay.
And with love.
Okay.
And they've stripped it right back, and they've written some songs, could be borderline cheesy, I get that.
Yeah.
But I have enjoyed listening to it. 7.5 out of 10.
What? What is going on in the world? Oh my god. Wow.
I can't explain it.
I did not see that coming.
I can't explain it because I'm listening to it and I go, I know this is rubbish.
It is.
But I like it.
Oh.
It's weird. And I get that's what people are thinking the same because they will attract new fans now. Because they've moved. Like, it's moved on. You're right about Graffiti in the Train because I was someone who loved Work Skates Around. I didn't really like Performance and Cocktails.
Yeah, we lost it.
And then I went, and then that, I loved it. Like Graffiti on the Train, Under the Same Sun. Like, they were great. This is so different. But I have found myself putting it on and going, I wonder what I'm going to listen to. Oh, I know.
Really?
Worked from home yesterday, reckon I listened to that album 4 times.
Oh, wait.
Promise you that.
Oh my, I had to force myself to listen to this.
Bizarre.
I was like, no, I got to do it. I got to get through
Maybe
this.
I'm getting soft in my old age. But that's, honestly, it's just a nice listen. Is it Stereophonics at their finest? No.
But you enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
Good on you.
Not all of it. There's a couple of tracks, Orange something.
Street of Orange Light.
Nah. And then there's another one I wasn't a big fan of. But apart from them...
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Good on you. That's great.
So next week...
Yeah, what do we got?
We have... Blenavon or Blenavon, or however you say it, Blenavon.
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 Blah, blah, blah.
Then.
Okay, cool. All right.
The album is Everything That Makes You Happy.
Oh.
And we have fellow Scots, Declan Welsh and the Decadent West, with the album Cheaply Bought, Expensively Sold.
Never heard of
I
them.
can't wait to hear what you think about that.
Never heard of them.
Can't wait.
Okay.
Imagine Jerry Cinnamon on steroids. It's not.
All right, okay, cool. Look forward to that. All right, cool. Guilty Pleasures? Urban Cookie Collective. So we did the best of.
Yeah.
Because the album High on a Happy Vibe wasn't there. Rob recommended this to us. What did you think?
So, after the debacle with the grid, and Shaman, and who was that? Who was in the middle of all that as well? There was somebody else.
Okay.
Anyway,
So it's been a rough run, is what
it's
you're
been
saying?
a wee bit rough run.
Okay.
And then I put on this album, and I'm like, everybody knows the key, the secret, and it just transported me back to school disco.
Came on at the gym this morning while I was at work. I'm like, oh my god,
that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Had amazing memories. Reminded me of that. I didn't mind Feels Like Heaven, Sail Away, Hidden Lands, High on a Happy Vibe. Made me laugh. Like, there's a lot of nonsense, but not as bad nonsense as we've had up to date. So I gave it a 5 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
It's happy, it's fun, it's dumb, and it's not the worst.
No. So, good. The key, obviously. Yours is the Love, High on a Happy Vibe, Dreaming in Colour, So Beautiful, Rest of My Love. Meh. Spend the Day was pretty rough.
Oh, God.
It was pretty rough. Overall, this was fun and heaps better than expected. A lot of just the 90s vibe of dance music. That's what this album is. 6 out of 10.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I had a lot of fun with it. It wasn't like I was like, oh, this is horrible.
Same.
I was like, oh, this is quite fun. You ready for next week?
Not really.
Okay, it's not bad. It's someone I've never listened to, but actually it's quite nice. So it's from Sean. Sean wanted Roachford.
I love Roachford.
Do you?
Yeah.
I've never listened.
To be with you.
I've never listened to it. Unfortunately, the album that he wants, Feel, is not on the Australian Spotify. So I just picked it and went Permanent Side of Blue because it's the first one on Spotify.
Guess what?
What's that?
I have that album.
What?
I love it.
How did you get to Roachford? We never talked about Roachford.
Beautiful voice, little soul singer.
Little?
I'm not sure of his height. But, you know, if I like someone, I always call them little. Little or big, depends.
How did you get into Roachford? That never came up. That wasn't a school thing.
It's probably one of my wee guilty pleasures.
So that's good. I actually picked an album that you've got.
Yeah, I've got it.
Wow. All right, well, that's good. You share something in common with Sean. Roachford Feel we'll do next. I've never listened, so this should be interesting.
Yeah.
Right, moving on. Britpop One Liners. Britpop One Liners.
It's a bit of jungle. That'll be funny.
Pulp.
Bring it.
A lot of ones for Pulp.
Okay, Adam. They were in a different class. Boom. Alex, essential Britpop band that struggled to stay relevant when the wave was over. Different class is phenomenal. Oofed. Chris, my dirty little not so secret. UK bootlegs, why be ordinary when you can be salacious? That's a good word. Andy, when people say Britpop was just boozy laddism, they willfully ignore the literate, incisive social commentators who made up at least 50% of it. Pulp are exhibit A in this respect. Very true.
Very good point.
Very good point. Sarah, the kings of perverse pop. Yes.
Yes.
Creepy.
Yes.
They are the top of the Britpops for me. Different class, and his and hers are both modern classics. ADL, the band responsible for making me wear a crimpling jacket, Farrar's Cuban shoes, and a stripy bigged collar shirt. I would like you to send us a photograph of you in said outfit. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Martin, the band I said when people asked if I was Blood or Oasis, Kings of the Underdog. Trying to be different, Martin. Aisha, oh God, this one is really hard, but I'll try. The Fab 5/6 with the catchy rhythm, and you need to think about the lyrics. Which you do, you generally do.
Yeah.
Scott Dracula, not Bacula. Good bands.
Great Twitter handle.
Good bands write songs, great bands write anthems. Boom!
Oh, nailed that.
Genius bands write stories. Whoa! Let's do that again. Good bands write songs, great bands write anthems, genius bands write stories.
Wow.
I like that.
That's a great one,
like that.
Well done.
Anyway, Pulp does all three. Seeing your friends, ex-lovers, neighbours or yourself in one of Jarvis's characters remains one of pop music's great joys. Simply one of a kind.
Oh, nice.
It's really good. I like that.
Yeah.
David, anybody that says Britpop was just laddish and very one-dimensional needs to remember Jarvis Cocker and his contribution.
Good point.
He should hook up with Andy. Oliver, pioneering and fresh at a time when music was miserable and formulaic. Nah. Graham, I only went with her because she looks like you. T-Bob, making Suede look shit since 1978. Whoa. PJ Andrews, some of my best memories around these at the time. Andrew, there are normally a couple of songs on each album that I like. Not a big fan then, Andrew.
No.
Ian, are like walking into a really hip coffee shop. You look up at the board and see things like cortado, con pana, macchiato. It's all very swanky, but you just want a plain white coffee. Pulp, wear this. Different class from one album, but just a plain coffee either side of it.
Oh!
Likes his wee drink.
He loves it. They keep coming as well. All right.
They were good.
You ready to get into this week's album? How are you riding the wave? You still good?
Oh, you know, your Stone Roses thing was obscene, but because you proved yourself. Anyway, go.
I can see you want to have another go. Right. What's the story? Morning Glory by a wee band called Oasis.
You're a wee band.
So the album cover. Describe the album cover to me.
Oh, it's like a wee street.
It's a wee street, is it?
Yeah, somebody's walking down a wee street.
Someone's
got it.
Yep.
And then it's got the wee title. And it's a wee bit good. Yeah.
Okay. The cover is a picture of two men passing each other on Berwick Street in London. The two men are radio DJ Sean Rowley and album sleeve designer Brian Cannon. He's the one with the back to his camera. So Sean, he's the radio DJ, actually has a segment on his show and a club night called Guilty Pleasures.
Woohoo!
Copyright.
Yeah.
To be fair, you could probably come at us for that. In the background, there's someone on the left-hand side in a very blurry background. That's Owen Morris, the producer.
Oh.
So he's on the left footpath. He is holding the master tapes in front of his face. Okay. Now, the location was chosen because the street was popular. It was a popular location for record shops at the time. I want you to tell me how much you think that photo cost.
What do you mean?
How much album cover? We just described, logistics. How much do you think it cost?
Quite a bit.
How much?
Because you probably had to empty the street.
Did you? Did you really?
£100,000.
£100,000 for that. It was much less, but I still think £25,000 for that is crazy money.
It's iconic.
Do you know what it is? 1,000 was spent on the actual photo, 24,000 on booze and fags.
And that's why
It's fair, isn't it?
I love them.
But I mean, seriously, to be fair, £25,000.
Fine with that.
This is going to be that episode. Okay. Right.
Just take into consideration though, 25 grand, and they sold 22.4 million copies of that album worldwide. That's 22.4 million times 10.99. Right, so they've probably gone, mate, that's small. Like, that's not even interest on 2 hours.
Okay.
You're just failing to realise the enormity, the social and cultural importance of this album.
But they didn't know
You
that
need to
then.
take.
They didn't
knew
know it.
Yes, they did.
Did
They
not.
knew what they were doing.
It's
They put their
literally
guitars
two
down
guys-
at the end of Champagne Supernova, looked at each other and went, "We've just changed music history forever."
20.
Carry on.
Two men walking past each other on the street. I could do that now. For free.
Sure.
25. Okay, maybe I'm just being extra Scottish and you're just being extra defensive because it's Oasis.
22.4 million.
Oh, is this all? So released on 2nd of
That's
October.
the whole of Australia has a copy. Get that in your head. That's the population of Australia.
That's a really good point, isn't
Every
it?
single person in Australia owning a copy of the CD. That's what that is. So you can take your photograph, £25,000, and shove it. Oh, I am up for this. We haven't even got anywhere near it yet. Don't peak too early, Les. Don't peak too early.
You right?
Yeah. Just a little glass of water.
So 2nd of October 95, Oasis's second album. What came before it? Definitely Maybe, which went to number 1. What followed it? Be Here Now in 97, which went to number 1. Creation Records, recorded at Rockfield. Producer was Owen Morris and Noel Gallagher. 50 minutes, 12 tracks, went to number 1. Want to know the tracks?
Yeah.
I mean the charts, I should say, not the tracks. You know that by heart. Right. Okay, so we just covered pop though, so remember, these came out at the same time. But anyway, slightly different. Okay, so albums, number 10, Celine Dion with Deux.
As in two.
As in two, yeah. Number 9, Picture This by Wet Wet Wet. You haven't laughed at that in ages. The X Factor by Iron Maiden.
Oofed.
Okay. All You Can Eat by KD Lang. Stanley Road by Paul Weller.
What an album.
Blur, The Great Escape. Number 4, The Greatest Hits by Michael Bolton.
Why am I supposed to live without you? I've got that album, by the way.
Do you? Oh, we're not borrowing that. Number 3, Daydream by Mariah Carey. Gonna sing?
Yeah.
Has that got Sweet Sweet Fantasy on it? Is that that?
Yeah. I made you listen to that, didn't I?
Actually, yeah, you bloody did.
Yeah, I did.
Number 2, Design of a Decade, 86 to 96 by Janet Jackson. And number 1 is What's the Story, Morning Glory. Any standouts for you?
Michael Bolton.
Let's get into singles. The Rembrandts, I'll Be There For You.
The most overplayed song ever.
So they're chatting about doing a bit of a reunion on Friends. Were you a Friends fan?
Yeah, actually, do you know what? I was never a Friends fan, but you'd be quite happy to have it on.
Yeah, okay.
And watch it. Like, I wouldn't go, oh, I can't wait. Or I wouldn't buy a box set. But you can watch it and it's just fine.
Yeah, like, so, same as you, like, I like to come home, watch, like, a sort of comedy American series as, like, background, check my phone, do all that sort of stuff, and then I'll move into my, like, whatever show I'm watching. So I'm watching, I thought I'd never watch it, The Big Bang Theory.
It's quite funny.
It's quite
sometimes.
good. It's quite good.
Do you know what I do? I've got myself into this little routine, and I don't know why. When I'm on an international flight, for the last hour of the flight, I watch 2 episodes Big Bang Theory. I don't know why.
Really?
Weird. It's because it fits. Complete sidetrack, but I'm watching a show at the moment. You got to pay for it. It's on iTunes. It's worth it. Called Succession.
No.
Wow.
What's that?
Amazing. I think it's loosely based on the Murdoch family, like Rupert Murdoch.
Yeah.
So essentially, it's Brian Cox, big Scottish actor.
Yeah, yeah.
And he plays probably the Rupert Murdoch type character. They've said it's not based on that, but I reckon it is. And he is like, he owns this massive media conglomerate in the US. Like, his lifestyle's so lavish. And he's got 3 sons and a daughter. And they're all a bit different in their own way.
Okay.
And I guess the show's about him looking for his successor.
Oh.
But the crap that goes on and the politics that goes on and the stuff. I'm like, ooh, on the edge of my seat.
We finished R. Kelly. Oh, don't swear. We won't have an E next to her.
Dirty.
Actually, we probably
basket.
we're gonna swear anyway during this episode. So R. Kelly.
And at the end of that, am I right?
It's not good. It's not good. It's not good at all for the guy, but Jesus. So finish that. I've been watching This Is Us. Have you ever watched that show?
This Is Us.
Gorgeous show.
Yes, I have.
Gorgeous
no,
show.
I haven't. Tell me.
It's about a family who raise 3 kids. They had triplets, but they lost one, so they adopted one. And then it's the fast forward to the years of the 3 kids in their older age, and it flashes between the sort of 70s and then between modern day, and it's such an emotional. Anyway, right, let's get. Where were we? We're talking about Friends getting back together.
Yeah, because I'll be there for you.
Staying Alive by Entrance. You loved that. Light of My Life by Louise.
She's coming back.
What do you mean?
She's doing a comeback, musical comeback.
Okay. I really want to say something, but I won't.
What are you going to say?
Well, is there much to come back on?
Oh, no. Don't make me make it the homework.
Did she have much of a solo career?
Yeah, she did.
Okay. Well, she's number 8, so that's good. Def Leppard, When Love and Hate Collide.
Awful.
Fantasy by Mariah Carey. Number 5, You Are Not Alone by Michael Jackson. Number 4, Who the F is Alice by Smokey with Roy Chubby Brown.
Awful. Roy Chubby Brown is a disgrace.
Number 4.
Gross.
Number
It's because
3.
it swore.
Number 3, Shaggy with Boombastic.
Mr. Bombastic, fantastic.
Number 2, Misshapes, Sorry for Ease and Wiz by Paul. And number 1, with the banger, Fairground by Simply Red.
Alright, that had been ages since that crap had been.
It's 95. Alright, so charts done. Let's get into the album. Alright, let's pick up after Definitely Maybe. Why? You're such a baby. Because it's our number 4 album.
Don't you dare.
Can you imagine, and you might be, if it was next? Imagine the double whammy of What's the Story and then Definitely Maybe. Imagine. Just get yourself ready for that.
I can't even touch it.
I don't think all of our listeners would just go, nah. We could take What's the Story, but nah. Right. Definitely Maybe was absolutely massive in the UK charts in our school. I got a lot of my information from a website called stopcryingyourheartout.com. A lot of info about Oasis. I found this my best source to go to. Did you know this album has a theme to it?
What's the theme?
Do you know what the theme is?
No.
Okay. So I had no idea, and to be honest, I have a funny feeling they made it up, but that's just me. The whole of the first album is about escape, Noel said, telling Rolling Stone in May of 1996. It's about getting away from the shitty, boring life of Manchester. The first album is about dreaming of being a pop star in a band. The second album is actually about being a pop star in a band. What do you think? Do you think that's reaching?
Just keep going. Do your little bit.
No, I'm asking, this is where do you think that's it sounds a bit bollocks?
It probably is.
I mean, really.
Because he makes it up. He'll just say whatever he feels like.
Yeah, okay. All right. So they changed drummers. Tony McCarroll was ousted from the band. You got anything on that?
No, he just wasn't as good as old mate Whitey.
McCarroll,
You'd be spewing though, wouldn't you?
You'd be spewing. McCarroll said on leaving Oasis that he was unlawfully expelled from the partnership for what he called was a personality clash with the brothers. The Gallaghers, on the other hand, doubted McCarroll's musical ability, with Noel saying, I like Tony as a geezer, but he wouldn't have been able to drum the new songs. Okay. McCarroll was replaced by Londoner Alan White, formerly of Star Club and younger brother of renowned studio percussionist Steve White, whom Paul Weller recommended to Noel.
Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I know you know that. Not everyone's going to know that.
Yeah.
Oh, you reckon they are? Should we just go to tracks? Shortest episode ever. So let's talk about that a sec. Can you tell, listening to the albums, they got a new drummer?
Yeah.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
That's all it's going to be, isn't it? Oh, ridiculous. Okay, good. So, ironically, Oasis played their first single, some might say, on Top of the Pops, one with McCarroll and one with White. The only song that McCarroll is credited as playing on the album is Some Might Say. Okay. So Noel said himself that Hello, Roll With It and She's Electric were already written towards at the end of Definitely Maybe. The rest was Sat Around, Farting About, Wonderwall took 10 minutes, Cast No Shadow 10 minutes, Morning Glory 20 minutes. They were just coming so fast. We knew it was going to be the biggest selling album of the decade and best album of the decade. I don't know where they came from. I was writing 2 songs a day, man. So let's just part that. Do the maths, right? So you've got, you wrote Cast No Shadow in 10 minutes, Wonderwall in 10 minutes. You wrote 2 songs a day by your quote. So 20 minutes you spent making that song. That's it. What did you do with the rest?
I'll tell you what you did with the rest.
What did you do with the rest?
Are you ready?
Go.
I just want to point something out, and this is a good segue to that. So I was thinking to myself, what do I remember about this album? So I do remember the singles off it, but what are Oasis famous for? They're famous for their B-sides.
Oh, we're going to get to that, but yeah, okay, go.
I just want to point this out.
Yeah.
So I was looking, and I remember I bought them. It was it looked like 2 cigarette packets, so definitely maybe had the box set. It looked like a silver packet of Benny and Edges, and then a gold packet.
Oh, that must be
And that was what's the story. I have that.
Must be so rare now.
So I thought to myself, he's going to try and tell me that this album doesn't live up to the hype, and Oasis of this and Oasis of that. You name me a band, right?
Oh, it took an hour.
You name me a band that can... So this is their B-side. So they released 4 singles. Some might say Roll With It, Wonderwall, Don't Look Back in Anger.
You're stealing all my thunder.
Don't care. This is my band. Some might say, this is the B-sides. Talk Tonight.
Yep.
Acquiesce.
Yep.
Head Shrinker.
Yep.
Tick, tick, tick. There's your 20 minutes.
Get rid of Head Shrinker.
You name me a band. There are bands that we've done in the top 50 that'd be crying out for songs like that. Roll With It. They're singles. It's Better People. Rocking Chair. Live Forever. Live at Glastonbury. Tick, tick, tick. Wonderwall. Round Our Way. The Swamp Song. Oh, I'll give you that one. The Master Plan. Tick, tick. Don't Look Back in Anger. Step Out. Underneath the Sky. One of my favourite Oasis songs.
Really?
And Come On, Feel the Noise.
Okay.
You tell me, that's the B-sides. So you can take your 20 minutes. That's what he was doing in his 20 minutes. Because he was writing a classic like Wonderwall in his 10 minutes, in his Cast No Shadow. And in the rest of the time that he had just to muck about, he was writing songs like Rocking Chair and Acquiesce and Talk Tonight and Underneath the Sky and Step Out. That's what he was doing. And that was just the B-sides. That's the ones that I'm not sure they're even good enough to make the album. But other bands would literally give up their right arm to even come close. That's Kevin, what he was doing in that 20 minutes. And bearing in mind he's dyslexic. Anyway, carry on with your story.
Right. Okay, let me...
How are you feeling? You alright? You doing okay?
Couldn't care less. But it was good seeing you that passionate. It was brilliant. It was good.
But give me your critique on those B-sides, seriously.
And I will talk to those when we get into the singles later on. But you are 100% correct. Okay.
Okay.
There you go. You good?
That's all I needed.
Yeah.
That's all I needed.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Positive affirmation, that's all I need. Let's go.
So the album took 15 days to record, a track a day, and we weren't farting around. Mainly one take apart from Champagne Supernova, which went over 2 days. So bang, bang, writing songs quick, producing the albums quick, done. Noel said, the album was done quickly, but you have to understand being in a studio with Bonehead is not easy. Basically, you're lucky enough to get them out the pub. However, all of them, you're lucky to get them all out the pub. Which there's an incident, which, to be fair, but I never... Bonehead's the quiet one. You never hear about Bonehead.
No.
And apparently he's the one that's at the pub the whole time. Brilliant. So, there were, of course, incidents. This is from orangeamps.com, which was the equipment they used, right? Things were going smoothly with the recording session until a visit to the pub stopped recording in its tracks. The band were starting to track Champagne Supernova, and Liam was bored as he had recorded his vocals. So he decided to go down the pub. After a few hours, he came back with about 20 locals from the pub and brought them back to the accommodation at the studio. This led to an argument between Noel and Liam, which led to Liam battering down Noel's door to his bedroom. The response from Noel was to hit Liam with a nearby cricket bat. After 10 days of cool down, the band met up to finish the record, and the whole incident was water under the bridge. It's just brothers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cricket bat's a bit much, but okay, sure, why not? Some might say, I'm not a massive fan of this song. I feel the same about... Okay, so here's where I'm at. So, some might say I'm not a massive fan of. Roll With It, I'm not a fan of. But the B-sides have probably my favourite songs from Oasis on them. Why wasn't Acquiesce released? It is one of my top 3 songs from Oasis of all time. Why is that a B-side? Why wasn't it released? Is it a bad decision by the band, the label, or just they didn't realise what they had at the time? What's your thoughts? And we can talk about the master plan as well.
Okay, so when you're as talented as Oasis, right? The problem that you have is, what do you cull and what do you put on? What do you think will sell? What do you think's accessible? Would Acquiesce go in the album? I don't think it would.
You don't think so?
I think Acquiesce would have gone on Definitely Maybe.
Oh.
I think the style of the song is... Because I find that the album... I don't think it would have fit. I don't think it fits on What's the Story.
What about the master plan?
Does it fit? Does it fit? Does it fit? Nah, because you've already got a Wonderwall, you've got a
Don't Look
Cast
Back in
No Shadow.
Anger as well.
Yeah, so no.
Wow. Well, let's talk about any of the B-sides that you would put on the album then, that you're calling from there.
Stupid.
I used to love It's Better, people. I used to love that. The Roll With It single is phenomenal. No, you have. So they're all B-sides for you.
No, they're better than that. They're an album in their own right, which turned out to be the case.
Yes.
However, but I can see it because it's got to fit with the flow of the album.
Okay.
And that's when we'll get into it. The reason that What's the Story is such a good album is because of that. It's because of the placing of the tracks. It's because of the tracks they've picked to put on the album.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some of them don't stand out on their own. But that flow of that album, bang on.
Okay. So, some might say it got to number 1. However, the second single did not. Why?
Well, didn't because blurted because... This was their battle they won in the war that they lost.
Okay. So August 95, Blur and Oasis released new singles on the same day, setting up the Battle of Britpop.
There was no battle.
So it dominated the news. Blur's Country House outsold Oasis' Roll With It 274,000 to 216,000 during the week. Oasis's management came up with several reasons for this, claiming Country House sold more because it was less expensive. So it was £2 versus £4. And because it was 2 different versions of Country House with different B-sides, forcing serious fans to buy 2 copies.
Cheating bastards.
That's smart. That's pretty clever.
Cheating. Do you think cheating's clever, do you? Is that your moral fibre, is it? Cheating's clever. Great. Good. Hope you're proud of yourself. Cheating's clever.
You're just such a baby. Thank God we're only talking about this album, not Definitely Maybe. I couldn't go through this again.
Don't you dare.
An alternative explanation was given at the time by Creation that there was that there were problems associated with the barcode on Roll With It, which did not record all sales. You got that angry face on.
Because that's a shame, innit? It's not a fair fight. Anyway, it didn't matter, they won in the end.
So I didn't know this, but bassist Gwigsy left the band in September 1995. Did you know this?
Gwigsy.
Citing nervous exhaustion.
Oh, we soul.
He was replaced by Scott McLeod, formerly of the Ya-Ya's, who featured on some of the tour dates as well as in the Wonderwall video before leaving abruptly while on tour in the USA. McLeod later contacted Noel Gallagher, claiming he felt that he had made the wrong decision. Gallagher curtly required, "I think you have too. Good luck signing on." In order to complete the tour, Gwigsy came back. McGuigan was successfully convinced to return to the band.
Gwigsy!
To beef, he probably just needed a break, wouldn't you? Just need a break.
Nah.
Liam and Noel at each other all the time.
Be amazing. Carry on.
The album was released after 2 singles. How did it go? Here's some facts. You ready?
Yeah.
347,000 copies sold in its first week on sale in the UK, making it, at the time, the second fastest album in British history behind Michael Jackson's Bad. I feel like I'm just stroking somehow your ego during this.
Yeah.
It shifted a huge 22 million copies. What did you have?
22.4, Kev.
There you go. I just rounded it down. It was in the top 3 of the charts for 7 months. Only 4 albums have sold more in the UK. Adele's 21, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club, ABBA's Gold, and Queen's Greatest Hits. You're happy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What happened after the release? The group played their first headline outdoor concerts at Main Road Football Ground on the 27th and 28th of April. This is featured on the There and Then DVD.
Oh, God.
So good. I need to watch that again.
So good.
Oasis then performed back-to-back concerts at Networth on the 10th and 11th of August. The band sold out both shows within minutes. 250,000 people over 2 nights, with 2.5 million people applying for tickets. That was, at the time, the record-breaking number for an outdoor concert held in the UK, and to this day, the largest demand for a show ever in British history. Then it all went pear-shaped. Then came the infamous USA tour in August. Oasis was due to record an episode of MTV Unplugged at the Royal Festival Hall, but Liam pulled out, citing a sore throat. However, he had the strength in his vocal cords to heckle his brother, didn't he? Shocking. And smoke a bunch load of cigarettes and drink beer in the stands.
Just leave him alone.
4 days later,
Yeah, leave him.
I'm reading the facts, just the facts. 4 days later, the group left for a tour of American arenas, but Liam refused to go. The band decided to continue with Noel on vocals. Liam rejoined the tour on 30th August, but a few weeks later, Noel flew home without the band, who followed on an hour flight. This event prompted media speculation that the group was splitting up. The brothers soon reconciled and decided to complete the tour, and that takes us to our Be Here Now episode. What have you got?
Well, I've just got nothing but love for them and the album.
Why is this? Talk to me where you were at this time. Why is this?
Okay.
What was it?
Let me just start it all here. So there are so many memories I have with this album. So first of all, it really transported me into my real love of music. Oasis just got me into so much more.
Was it definitely maybe, or was it this album?
I feel it was a bit of both. I do think this one more, because I think definitely maybe came out, and I would only been 14 or 15, and I think I listened to that as Morning Glory was coming out.
Right.
But when this came out, I was old enough and ugly enough with pocket money to buy CDs and albums.
Right.
So I remember this album more.
Okay.
I remember buying the singles.
Okay.
I remember buying the singles for definitely maybe after the fact.
Yeah, okay.
But I remember buying these singles at the particular time.
Okay.
Buying every single one.
Yep.
Playing it.
Yep.
Whole thing. Loving it. Just adoring it. The first concert I ever went to, as we've talked about, was Oasis.
Yeah, okay.
The day of the concert, when I got the train by myself, like a big girl, all the way to Aberdeen, and then me and my friend, we listened to the Stone Roses before we went to see Oasis.
Okay.
So that's where my love for that comes as well.
Yep.
But this album, I don't actually think I've ever listened to an album start to finish as many times as I have this album. I just generally don't think I have. If I hear that album, it just takes me back to sitting. I can picture myself in my bedroom. I can picture myself buying a guitar. Mm-hmm. I picture myself buying Oasis chord books so I could learn every single song on the guitar.
Yep.
With all my pocket money, I'd go down to Wilkie's music shop, go in. Have you got the new Oasis guitar book? Yeah. Lovely. Off I'd go back. They would order me it in. Yeah. And I just have this whole...
They're connected.
It's just my youth. And we can get into the tracks, but they've been there. They have been played at weddings. There have been Oasis. They have been played at funerals. They have been played at nearly every event of my life. Like, this album is just... And we can get into the tracks and I'll talk it through, but there isn't... Like, again, is it the... It's probably number 8 for a reason. I get that. Is it the best album in the world? No. Will always have an amazing place in my heart. Did it really kick off my music journey? Absolutely. And do I know every single word to every single song? The track listing, what's going to come next, every guitar riff, every drum beat, the whole thing? I just don't think... that's the one time in my life, you know when people talk about when you see those girls at concerts and they screaming because Westlife are coming on?
Yeah.
I was obsessed with Oasis.
Right.
Like, everything that they released, books, DVDs, singles, posters, guitar books, every time they were on the TV, which was all the time, chart shows,
Yep.
and my parents all the time, oh, they're ugly buggers, look at them. What'd you like them for? And it's just like, they're tone deaf. You're tone deaf. And just that whole... Which is kind of like a rite of passage where you adore a band so much and your parents think you've lost the plot and they're like that, they're druggies, whatever. And then... but you're not even old enough to really understand all that. You're just like... All you want to do is meet them.
Yeah.
You just want to see them live. Like I don't think I've ever felt such joy than when Oasis walked on that stage. I remember it as clear as day. I'd never been at a gig before, and a full-on, right up the front, full-on mosh pit, place goes ape, they come on, you're just in awe.
Yeah.
Seeing Wonderwall live.
Yep.
Like, I just can't describe... There's no other album that's had that kind of...
Yeah, okay. Wow, that's really great.
Really
okay.
impact. And it is a great album as well.
Yeah, okay.
It's an overplayed album.
Yep.
Well, maybe just to me, but... and you're right, I do look at some of the songs that Oasis have released off, like B-sides, different albums, and there are probably better songs than some of them on this album, and I get that.
Yeah.
But the whole album flows, and it made sense, and it was a complete shift in gear, I think, from Definitely Maybe.
Agree. Actually, the flow of the album is a nice touch. Like, it's something I've not considered. And you are right. When you strip out some of the tracks, as some might say, is in the Roll With It's, for example, they don't have the weight. But when you put them in the album, you sort of just... And
even the instrumentals, like this Swamp Song 1, Swamp Song 2... Like,
they work. They're enjoyable.
Yeah. And normally you're like that. What the...
Yeah.
And I just think...
Can we talk about... Carry on, finish your sentence. I'll cut you off.
No, I just think it is. I genuinely do think it is a masterpiece for that reason.
We haven't talked much about your guitar.
Yes.
What's your guitar called?
Judy.
Judy?
Yeah.
How long have you had Judy?
Probably about 10 years.
So I remember you getting the guitar. Was it specifically purely to play Oasis on? How did do you still play it? How come you sing a lot? How come you never... I mean, did you ever think about going into a band or doing some mic nights?
So
what happened?
This guitar I have now is not the first guitar I bought. First guitar I bought was £99 from that said music shop down the road.
Cool.
This was a lot more expensive, and I bought it with my first commission cheque when I first moved to...
Oh, did you? Right, got it.
I bought it in North Sydney.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Do you remember why it's called Judy?
No, I've forgotten.
Have you really forgotten why my guitar is called Judy?
No, I have. I'm sorry.
Because I always went Judy Nails on Guitar Hero.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. I remember.
Anyway, so that's a sidetrack.
Great game.
It's a great game.
Great game.
I did. I used to play the guitar tons, write wee songs.
You were really good at it.
Yeah, I know.
When was the last time you played?
I wasn't really good at it, but I would have been famous by now. I do play it every now and then.
Okay.
It's hard to find the time, and you forget, so you got to relearn a lot of the time.
Ah, got it.
Because I was never... I got to be honest, it's not something that came naturally to me.
Yeah.
You know, people, I just picked the guitar up and I felt it and I could play it.
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah.
No, I picked the guitar up and I read the book 25 times.
It was a grind.
And I nearly got there, yeah, and it took every ounce of my brain.
Did you ever look at a band or doing mic nights or anything? Did you ever, or was it just bedroom?
Yeah,
Just bedroom.
And when I bought the guitar first of all to learn how to play Wonderwall, and you might remember it was to you and a couple others, and I made you sit with your backs to me because I actually couldn't play.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sit here, and if you could just turn around, and you're like, why? Because I can't sing and play at the same time, and people watch me. That would have been a problem in a band. Could everybody just turn? Thanks for coming. Turn around. Yeah, because it made me nervous.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I'd be fine now. I've grown up a bit, but
So we can get a concert? You'd face us?
Yeah, I think I might.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd own it. I'm old enough to drink now, so that's probably... Wasn't old enough then.
No. All right, cool. Just you talk about it, but we've never actually sort of found out, what you did with the guitar, I suppose.
Yeah, play it. I loved it. Played it. Wrote a couple of songs.
Did you write some songs?
I did. Yeah.
We did a couple of songs.
Yeah, we did.
Anyway, shall we...
That's why we're doing a podcast. I did want to read something.
Go on.
So what I thought I wanted to do, because I thought I'd love to rewind time and go, how we've got the homework section. And so, album gets released, I Google the review, and we read out the review and we either laugh at it or does it fit with the album. And I went, I really want to read a review, like a proper magazine review of exactly when this was released.
Okay.
And just when the people heard it for the first time.
Okay.
So not 20 years later, not 25 years later, like what did generally people think?
Got it.
So I found this review by Rolling Stone magazine.
Got it.
And they gave it, and it was the week it released, and they gave it 4 out of 5.
Okay.
And I just want to read a couple of bits to it, because I'm thinking, just imagine, put yourself back there. It said, Oasis's first album, Definitely Maybe, was rebellious and attitude-laden, revealing the decadent dreams of working-class British youths who watched The Kids Are Alright a few too many times. The music mixed stone swagger with soaring melody, and titles like Rock and Roll Star, Supersonic and Live Forever conveyed the band's desire to transcend the mundane. But for all the sneering, the disc, as good as it was, didn't quite live up to the hype.
Ooh.
We can discuss that later. What's the Story Morning Glory is more than a natural progression. It's a bold leap forward that displays significant musical and personal growth, not to mention a far greater familiarity with the Fab Four's back catalogue. Since pledging themselves to cigarettes and alcohol on their debut, Oasis have apparently had plenty of sex, done loads of drugs and lived rock and roll life to the limit, and now they're searching for something more. 27-year-old songwriter Noel Gallagher, just 27, has crafted a number of tunes that downplay bravado in favour of self-discovery and even, gulp, sensitivity. I just want to keep going, this is beautiful.
Go on.
While Noel once filled melodies with sharp bristling guitars and crisp cracking beats, these days he's relying on gentle reflective rhythms, and instead of merely crowing in a nasal tone that sounds like a cross between John Lennon and John Lydon, brother Liam sings with warmth and occasionally hints at vulnerability. Wonderwall is a pensive, jangly tune that expresses Noel's disorientation at sudden stardom. Don't Look Back in Anger and Cast No Shadow flow with weepy strings, muted drumming, and equally memorable choruses. Featuring a piano passage that echoes Lennon's Imagine, Anger addresses the star's inability to sustain a relationship on the road, while Cast No Shadow expresses the pain of an artist in a consumer society. Yeah, Oasis discovered their feminine side, but that doesn't mean they still can't rock. Hello is bent and stretched by wiggy wah-wah guitars and a shuffling beat, ending with the Gary Glitter chorus lifted verbatim from the original. The title cut starts with helicopters and static, then bursts into an invigorating riff that circles endlessly over wailing guitar echoes and hedonistic lyrics. There's the obligatory T-Rex ode, some might say, and the whimsical She's Electric, which ends with a passage nicked straight from With a Little Help from My Friends. It says, but it's no secret that tension and instability have been inherent traits of great rock teams going as far back as Jagger and Richards, but for Oasis, the addition of shared genes gives their songs extra impact and dimensions, and no matter how much the Gallagher brothers fight or pose, their brotherly bond holds at the centre. And now I'm crushed. Like, I read that and I went, imagine listening to this for the first time writing a review. I heard it for the first time when I was a kid. And you read that and I go, that's so true. I read a few reviews and they were like, this is going to be the next best thing, this is pretty crap, blah. This for me really hit home. But it was that part there about and this is what I really hope happens. No matter how much the Gallaghers fight or pose, their brotherly bond holds at the centre. Liam, Noel, if you're listening, pick up the phone. Somebody just pick up the phone. Let's do this. Let's do a reunion. Do it for me. Just do it.
Okay.
getting teary-eyed.
You are.
Just please. I just need to hear these songs live one more time.
Okay.
I need to hear it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm done now, sorry.
You good?
Yeah.
It's actually, it's lovely seeing your passion around it. It's really nice to see. Please don't cry.
I love Oasis.
Should we get into the singles and vids?
Yeah.
Okay, some might say it released on April 95. The planned video shoot for this was cancelled due to Liam not turning up for it. Instead, a makeshift video was created using footage from cigarettes and alcohol. It's black and white footage of them on the road and some live shots, but you don't see anyone singing the song. So, because it's all something else. It's really bizarre. Anyway, a note from it. Noel gave the Les Paul.
I've always wanted one of those, and there's one in the guitar shop up the road from me.
How much is it?
It's like $3,000.
Treat yourself. Treat yourself.
Sunburst Les Paul, that's what I want. With the sunburst colours.
Get it. Get it. Go on, treat yourself. So he gave his Les Paul guitar to the lead singer of Oasis, calling them the second best band in the world. Did you know that Oasis actually had their own top 40 single?
Oh no, didn't they do Wonderwall?
No, this is I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing.
Oh god.
I
thought they covered Wonderwall as well and released that.
I don't know, maybe they did, but anyway. So B-sides you've mentioned, Talk Tonight, Acquiesce and Head Shrinker. Roll With It, 7th of October 95. The video is just them singing the song live and with a sort of concert feel to it. Wonderwall, pretty iconic video.
So iconic.
Iconic video. You know
just
what
sitting in the chair, Burberry shirt.
So the director, Nigel Dick, he got interviewed. So Liam and Noel were fighting at this time. It was one of the most shocking arguments I'd seen in 30 years of making films, says Nigel, 62. They arrived pretty much with the attitude, we'll do whatever we need to do just to get out of here. They didn't care about the video and just wanted to leave. It was very much dealing with children. Depriving them of any kind of control for a day is challenging, but I used their arrogance and FU attitude as the centre of the film. They're just boys, aren't they? Anyway, that video won Best Video at the Brits in 96.
Doesn't surprise me.
Okay. So B-sides Round Our Way. Round Our Way. Song in the Master Plan. It's weird that the Master Plan's a B-side, eh? Anyway, Don't Look Back in Anger. 6th of April 96. So the band playing at a mansion in California. It featured the actor John Steed from the 1960s television series The Avengers, who were apparently a favourite of Oasis. And while filming the video, drummer Alan White met future wife Liz Atkins. Oh. They married on the 13th of August 97, but later divorced. So, God. Shall we get into the tracks?
Yes.
Okay.
I just want to point something out, and I said it to you at the beginning. Normally, when we do tracks, like I'll write all the tracks out and write my little comments, and sometimes you can't. I haven't had to do that this time. I don't need it. I don't need notes.
Okay. What's the first song then?
Hello.
You're such a child. Right, what do you think of it? Go on.
So, interestingly, I was looking forward to talking about this, and not for the obvious, but, so do you remember way back we were talking about, like, the first tracks on albums,
yeah,
there's got to be a punch in the face, and blah, blah, and I actually did call out this one as not being, like...
Yeah, you did.
A good one.
Yeah.
Take it back. Because I listened to it again, and I think because maybe I went through a phase of not liking it, so I'd kind of skip it.
Maybe you skip it, yeah.
Now, put it back on, because we'll listen to the whole thing. I was singing that, top of my voice, driving home tonight. Top of my voice.
Okay.
So it's a good start, it's a punch to the face. I mean, it's unfortunate now it's got a convicted paedophile. But, you know...
Yep, look, as much as I absolutely want nothing to do with Gary Glitter, it's a catchy, punchy intro to the album. So it's obviously got a sample from him. Noel said this, it's one of the three songs on the album that's not about anything. I spend as much time on the lyrics as I do on the music. I'd like our kid to spend more time on them, but he spends no time at all. Obviously, everyone is going on about the Gary Glitter thing, but I just had it in there for a laugh. So look, that's...
You might regret that.
Yeah, that's not good, is it? So do you want to play this song?
Aye.
Okay. So, yeah, hello. Roll with it. You're dancing to nothing. Roll with it. Go on. What do you reckon?
Great song.
Come on. Come on.
It's a 7 out of 10.
It's a 7 out of 10. Why is it a 7 out of 10, Liz?
It's not Oasis at their finest.
What is it? What is it about the song?
The chorus.
What about the chorus?
No, it's okay.
I'll get there with 7 questions. It's okay. What about it that's okay?
It's not as good as the other choruses on their other songs.
Bloody hell. Do you think the chorus is cheesy? Do you think it's naff?
No.
So
I just don't think it's. I think it's a okay song. The other bands would probably love the fact that they wrote. We judge Oasis at this high standard.
Yeah, okay.
For our listeners, my hand is in the air, quite high.
Good point. Just right.
So the bar's here for Oasis, right? The bar's a couple of notches down for other bands. Another band releases Roll With It on the album. We'd be reading bloody Pitchfork. Oh, great song. It's got a catchy chorus. It's them at their best. 5.5. But now, because it's Oasis, it's like that, nah, not that good, is it? And it got beat by Country House, so it must be crap.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
I was dubious about this, but I haven't heard this in a while, and it's quite nice. So it's nice not hearing it for a while, and hearing it again, it felt fresh. Noel said it's just great, mindless, senseless pop music. If cigarettes and alcohol made you want to go out and nick stuff, this makes you want to take it all back. Yeah, it's a good one. It's about F all. I like the sentiments of that song. It's just a simple rock and roll tune, and it did all right too. Do you want to play it? How do you feel about it? Look, you know what? We'll play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You've gotta roll with it, you've gotta take your time, you gotta say what you say, don't let anybody get in your way, 'cause it's all too much for me to say.
Wonderwall, number 3.
You want to play Wonderwall?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it first? What's the deal?
Yes.
So talk to me about Wonderwall.
So, like, such an important song to me. I've talked about it before. Bought a guitar, wanted to learn how to play it. Don't think I've ever overplayed a song like that in my entire life. It is overplayed. It goes on everywhere. But it's one of those ones where I go, it's overplayed, and I hear the first strum. And then when I let it play, I go, oh, yeah.
Okay.
Amazing memories. It's iconic.
Okay. Well, the video we said was iconic. Song, iconic.
Who doesn't know Wonderwall? Like, really?
Well, apparently all of Australia own Wonderwall.
Yeah, they do.
So for me, another one that falls into the bucket that if you haven't heard in a while, it's sublime. Everything, Liam's vocals, the strings, the soft drums. I love when the drums kick in at the start, that little soft do-do-do. Like that is just brilliant. So all excellent. So the song's title, do you know where it comes from? Well, it's a bit all over the place, to be honest, but we'll take it with a grain of salt. So the song's title was appropriated from the 1968 film Wonderwall, from psychedelia to psychedelia? Psychedelia?
Yeah, Delia.
Delia, not Delia?
Yeah, Delia.
Okay, you say potato. To surrealism, which George Harrison provided the soundtrack called Wonderwall Music. Before Noel had his George Harrison revelation, the song was titled Wishing Stone. Wishing Stone, that wouldn't have been a good name for this, wouldn't it? Noel described it as an imaginary friend who's going to come over and save you from yourself. However, Liam said, a Wonderwall can be anything, it's just a beautiful word. It's like looking for that bus ticket and you're trying to effing find it, that bastard, and then you finally find it and you pull it out and you go, effing mega, that was Wonderwall.
Oh, I love him.
So a lot of people think this is a love song. What do you reckon?
I don't know if it's a love song. It doesn't sound lovey.
I did a DJ gig at a wedding.
If somebody called me a wall, I'd not be happy about it.
So I've played once at a wedding. Never going to do it again. And this was the song that they all wanted me to play. Wonderwall. At a wedding.
It's fair enough, because it's a sing-along song, isn't it?
It's a sing-along,
It's
isn't
5 pints, arms in the air.
So the top-rated response and song meanings. The word Wonderwall means the person you constantly find yourself thinking about. The song is simply about the feelings human beings get when they experience the initial stages of love and infatuation. It describes the volleying between euphoria and agony that a crush can make you feel. So apparently Noel told Liam that he could either sing on Wonderwall or Don't Look Back in Anger.
Yep.
So of course Liam chose Wonderwall. How would you feel if that was round the other way?
Nah.
Nah?
Like, think about it. So Sally can wait. It suits.
Oh, yeah,
it suits
the voice, yeah.
Wonderwall is just suits Liam.
Okay. What else you got on Wonderwall before we get into the actual song?
And that's probably all now.
Okay, cool. Wonderwall.
Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my one.
I didn't even ask if we were going to play it. I just went, we're going to play it.
So number 4's Don't Look Back in Anger.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh, well done.
Thanks.
Right, Don't Look Back in Anger. So what do you think of the song?
Anthem.
It's like number 4 or something in the top Britpop songs. I don't know.
So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late.
Didn't like this song when I was younger. Didn't like it at all. Don't know why. Just didn't.
Great song.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't like this song when I was younger. It's really grown on me though, but I don't think it's as good as everyone makes it out to be. Certainly not in the top 10 of Britpop songs ever.
I would agree with that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, yes, awesome. Noel said it's about not being upset about the things that you might have said or done yesterday, which is quite appropriate at the moment. It's about looking forward rather than looking back. I hate people who look back on the past or talk about what might have been. I tell you what, Noel has never done that, has he? He's never ever looked back and regretted. He's just said it. Just said it, done it. That's what happened. Don't care.
I love them.
Don't
because
care.
There's no
I must apologise for my behaviour.
But there's no
or my
airs and
comment.
graces or pretense. They just are who they are.
Yeah, that's true.
And even though they've obviously made a ton of money, they're still the same. You just look at Liam and he's got his parka jacket on
Yeah.
and his cigarette and he's just there. Like a guy's a billionaire probably.
Who's Sally?
Don't know.
Okay. Noel said, I don't actually know anybody called Sally. It's just a word that fit. You know, might as well throw a girl's name in there. It's got to guarantee somebody a shag off a bird called Sally, isn't it? It is.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of John Lennon here. The line, "Gonna start a revolution from my bed," was taken from a cassette tape containing John Lennon's memoirs. And the opening piano. No.
Because you remember he did? He lay in that bed.
Yeah, he did with Yoko.
Yeah.
A peace protest or something, yeah. Okay, so Noel said, in the case of Don't Look Back in Anger, I mean the opening riff, piano riffs, Imagine, is 50% I put it in there to wind people up, and the other 50% is saying, look, this is how songs like Don't Look Back in Anger come about, because they're inspired by songs like Imagine. And no matter what people might think, there will be some 13-year-old kid out there who'll read an interview and think, Imagine, I've never heard that song, and he might go out and buy the album.
Exactly. And that's what Oasis did to me.
Okay.
100% they did that for me. There's always got to be an influence. They're blatant, I get you, but he's right. They've been unashamed at the fact that they have completely used all of the bands that influenced them. You know, the Stone Roses, the Beatles, the Small Faces, the Kinks, all of those bands. They've never once, even the Verve to some degree he talks about, early Verve, they openly say it. They loved music. They didn't do it to be arty-farty. They didn't do it to try and be like, oh, and we created this song because I felt this and it means this. And they didn't. They went, love that. That's a banging track. I want to write this song. That riff kind of goes. I get it. People are going to love it. It means something to me. It has influenced. I don't know. I just go, that's why you love it. It's just authentic.
Okay. What about John Lennon's solo stuff? Did that take you down that path? Or
Not really. I didn't really like it.
I got to
And even Imagine is a bit overplayed.
got played a lot. The one thing, sadly, I remember there was a memorial service at our school, and I remember that was the one song that just got played on loop while everyone was walking into the assembly hall, and the loop just kept going and going while everyone came in, the teachers come in, the school came in, and then it got played through it, and that's the first. Every time I hear that song, I go straight to that person and that time at school, which is really sad. Do you want to play it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. And so slides away.
Hey now. Hey now. Go on.
Love it.
Is that okay?
This is just what this is going to be.
So roll with it was a 7. We got you down to a 7. Where's Hey Now?
7.5.
So it's better than roll with it. You
Yeah, I
happy
think
with
so,
that? Why? What do you like about it?
It changes, right? So you got Hello, which is like woo, and then Roll with it's kind of like that poppy song, and then to that Rolling Stone review, they're kind of more sensitive songs for Oasis, like Wonderwall and Dolly Back in Anger, and then Hey Now just comes back in like that kind of traditional rocky Oasis, and you're like, I'm back in again.
Yeah, okay.
They're back again.
Yep.
And I go, this is why I love the way that this album's been put together.
Okay.
Because I go, yep.
Okay. I enjoyed this song. Actually, to be honest, it's probably quite an underrated song by them. Excellent drums in this and a great home run in the final 2 minutes. The writing is actually pretty good as well. Do you want to take a sing song? If I've give you the...
Let me sing song.
Oh, you sing a song. We haven't done that this episode.
No, because I've sang so many.
Go on.
I hitched a ride with my soul by the side of the road, just as the sky turned black. I took a walk with my fame down memory lane, and I never did find my way back.
It's good, isn't it?
Amazing.
It's actually really, really good writing.
I didn't need those lyrics, by the way.
Oh, didn't you?
No.
Okay, sorry. I was helping you out.
I think you've forgotten it.
Who I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
We play Hey Now.
I'm professional.
Well...
Yeah.
HR professional. Playing this?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have to make a decision about what we're not gonna play, but we will play Hey Now.
I don't have to do that.
I thought that I heard someone say now, there's no time for running away now. Hey now, hey now.
Well, you do
We
have.
just won't play the Swamp songs.
Yeah, we're not playing that.
What
do you think about it? You're usually not a fan of that sort of.
No, but I think it does. It breaks
works?
up. It kind of puts it into two parts.
Okay.
Because if you imagine an album when
And they
it's on
don't
a
overstay
cassette,
as well. The 30 seconds
yeah,
they're in.
bum,
and
bum,
they're
bum,
out.
yeah,
Okay, so you're good with that.
yeah, I'm good with that.
Some might say.
Some might say you get what you've been given. Go and tell it to the man. Great song. Some might say we will find a bride. Just being a kid and listening to that, just always put a wee spring in my step. Like I'm gonna take this world by storm. Me in my little bedroom, 16, with my mum nagging, your tea's ready? Nah. I've got this.
The one I was worried about hearing again, actually it stood up. Stood up. The chorus is excellent. The guitar work is solid. I love the line that some might say they don't believe in heaven.
Yeah.
Go and tell it to the man who lives
It's in hell.
Great line. It holds up. This is better than Roll With It.
Yes.
Absolutely. Is it better than Hey Now?
Oh, is it better than Hey Now? I used to run my home at the side of some... No.
Like, oh, it's not. So we'll play Some Might Say.
Yeah.
We will find a brighter day. 'Cause I've been standing at the station in need of education in the rain. You made no preparations from the
Cast
now.
No Shadow.
Wow. What a song.
One of the best songs on this album. Just gorgeous. The strings, Liam vocals, all absolutely excellent. Do you know how this song came about?
No.
Let me tell you. It was inspired by Richard Ashcroft from The Verve. He wasn't very happy for a while, so I wrote it for him, and about 3 weeks later he quit the band. It's about songwriters in general who are desperately trying to say something. That was Noel saying that. So he wrote it for Richard.
That song was played at a funeral for a friend of mine. Of ours. And I remember that clear as day.
Really?
Yeah, and it would have been pretty timely. And so that's what I mean, that song just then resonates, and it's a beautiful song.
Oh, wow.
It's actually not that easy to play on the guitar.
No?
On the chord book. It was one of the more difficult ones.
So Noel said, I played him the song, obviously talking about Richard. I played him the song and he nearly started crying. I was like, come on, hold yourself together, son. Easy now. In a way, it's about all my friends who are in groups. We are bound with the weight of all the words we have to say. We're always looking for more. Cast No Shadow is a real standout on this album that probably doesn't get the credit it deserves. We're playing Cast No Shadow.
Yeah.
As he faced the sun, he cast no shadow. As they took his soul, they stole his pride.
She's Electric. Come
She's
on.
a family full of eccentrics. I love this song. Get grip.
Where are you at? 7, 8?
8.
You're in an 8 for She's Electric.
Yeah, come on.
No, mate. No. This is a skipper. Oh, Foot Tapper, but not a great song. Can skip. I can skip. I don't, but I can.
She's electric. She's from a family full of eccentrics.
No to select. It's about a boy who's got a girlfriend and he used to go out with her sister. Then he fancies a mother. Doesn't get on with the brother, and as somebody gets her cousin pregnant, and then everybody thinks it was him because he's a bit of an effing run. There's just so much swearing in this quote. It's not a true story, or is it a true story? I'm saying F all me. So, yeah. Could it be a real story?
And I need more time.
And
I want you to know.
I'm making a call. I'm saying no.
No, you can't.
You haven't said no to an actual
Because
song.
I did the Swamp songs.
That's not a real
They
song.
are real songs with track numbers.
Come on. It's
No.
either this or Morning Glory. Which one do you
Don't
want?
you dare.
Which one do you want?
You're
Can't.
playing them. Why can't we? Who said?
We'll flip a coin. You got a coin?
But who said we can't? Who said? Did somebody say? Nobody said. You're playing it. We're getting into the heady heights now. Every song in this album needs to be played apart from the wee jigs. So just play it.
All right. She's Electric.
Say, do you know what I'm saying? But I need more, 'cause I'll be you and you'll be me. There's lots and lots for us to see, lots and lots for us to do. She's electric, could I be electric?
Morning Glory.
Oh, now, one of my favourite all-time Oasis songs. Absolutely love this song. From the beginning bit. Ba, 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 bow. Ba, ba, ba. All your dreams are made when you're chained to the mirror and the razor blade. Now, when you're 16, you've got no idea what that means. You get a bit older, you know exactly what that means.
What does it mean?
Don't be silly.
Well, not everyone's going to know what it means.
The mirror and the razor blade.
Yeah, what?
Well, it's cocaine.
Ah.
Because I
not
googled it.
everyone knows.
Well, it's obvious.
You didn't know when you were 16.
Well, I didn't.
And we might have younger people listening to this.
And I googled it anyway. Not that I've like. No,
Got yourself.
I have not.
I'm not a massive fan of this.
You are mental.
Controversially. The guitar work, however, is outstanding.
I need a little time to wake up. Need a little time to rest your mind. You know you should, so I guess that you might as well. Bow, 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 bow. What's the story, morning glory? Well, you need a little time to wake up, wake up. Are you honest to God? I love, like, adore this song.
Okay. So we're playing Morning Glory.
Yes, all of it. Twice.
Swamp Song. Again, they're good. They're alright. They're fine. Then you get into Champagne Supernova.
Oh, I'm not a fan of this.
You're a liar. Right, go on.
Oh my God. I don't even know where to start.
This is the perfect example of a hurrah.
Yes.
Are we all agreed?
Absolutely.
You gave me shit about it at the start of this podcast. Oh, you hurrah. And now this is, we went through the hurrah list. I had to justify what a hurrah was. We've been on this journey about it. You know what it is now. This is the quintessential example of how to end an album.
It really is.
It really is.
I can't argue.
Starts off slow. I mean, it's I don't know how long it is, 6-7 minutes long. Starts off nice and quiet. Builds. Lovely, lovely song. And then just balls to the wall. Everything in it.
Yeah.
Belter.
Belter.
No, some of the lyrics were written when I was out of it. There's the words, "Someday you'll find me caught beneath the line side in a champagne supernova in the sky." That's probably as psychedelic as I'll ever get. It means different things when I'm in different moods. When I'm in a bad mood, being caught beneath a landslide is like you're being suffocated. The song is a bit of an epic. It's about when you're young and you see people in groups and you think about what they did for you and they did nothing. As a kid, you always believed the Sex Pistols were going to conquer the world and kill everybody in the process. Bands like The Clash just petered out. Punk rock was supposed to be the revolution, but what did it do? F all. The Manchester thing was going to be the greatest movement on earth, but it was F all. When we started, we decided we weren't going to do anything for anybody. We just thought about we'd leave a bunch of great songs, but some of the words are about nothing. One is about Brackett the butler, who used to be on Camberwick Green or Chipley or Trumpton or something. He used to take about 20 minutes to go down the hall. And then I couldn't think of anything that rhymed with hall apart from cannonball, so I wrote slowly walking down the hall faster than a cannonball. And people were like, wow, F-man. There's always the line where were you while we were getting high? Because that's what we always said to each other when we saw each other after a while. So there's a lot to this. What do you think? Where would you put it? What's the order? Where do you feel this sits in? If you were to rank all the individual songs on the album, first of all, what's your favourite?
Okay, let's play this game. Lovely. Let me just get my wee pen.
Oh, okay.
So number 1, I would have Morning Glory.
As your favourite song on that album?
Yep.
That's incredible.
2, I'd probably have Castle Shadow.
Okay, right, got it.
Let's do this. 3, I'd have Champagne Supernova.
Top 3 for that.
I'd have 4, I'd have Wonderwall. Then I'd have Some Might Say.
Yep.
6, I'd probably have Don't Look Back in Anger.
Yep.
7, then I'd have Hey Now.
Yep.
Then I'd have, what am I missing?
Roll with it.
And then I'd have She's Electric.
Okay.
Then 9, I'd have, what have I left?
Well, no, there's I think there's 11 songs and you got the 2 Swamp songs. So I think...
Then I'd have Roll With It.
I think you're good. I don't think you've missed any. So your least favourite is?
Roll With It.
Oh, you got Hello. You missed Hello.
Oh yeah, so 10 Hello.
Oh, so Hello's last.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Morning Glory, Castle Shadow, Champagne Supernova, Wonderwall. Some Might Say, Hey Now, She's Electric, Roll With It, Hello. Boom.
Cool. Good.
What would you do?
I didn't plan for this. So probably in my top 3, Champagne Supernova, Castle Shadow. I don't know if I can pick. I don't know what would be my third one.
Okay.
Right, reviews. P_Q, 1 out of 5.
Moron.
Right, this is good. Let's see, you can jump in at any time. I really cannot advise you strongly enough to avoid the music of Oasis. If you are unfeasibly lucky and have somehow managed to avoid their music, you may have been lost in deep space for the last 12 years or have had your head encased in cement at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. I can guarantee that within the first 20 seconds of hearing an Oasis song, your previous predicament will seem like the most fulfilling experience of your life.
Well, I am.
Might not be a he. It's sad to reflect that for 4 years every other song played on UK radio was by Oasis. Every high street shop played them non-stop over their PA systems. The majority of British television programmes had Oasis in their soundtrack somewhere. They were played endlessly on the jukebox in just about every pub I walked into in the late 90s. And my psychotic ex-girlfriend played their albums endlessly. I ask you, why do you think I'm utterly sick of the sound of them? But Oasis are the greatest cultural export out of the UK in the last 20 years, I hear you cry. No, they are not. That's only what the journalists at Enemy and Q want you to believe, and we know how laughably off the mark they can be as a barometer to a musical taste. Oasis are a UK cultural export in a similar way to football hooliganism, in that they underlay every negative stereotype of English culture. To put it in another way, Oasis are to England what Nickelback are to Canada. If this hasn't convinced you to avoid all Oasis albums, then there really is no more that I can do for you. Oasis, Nickelback, what do you think?
That's moronic. Admit that that's moronic.
I mean, yeah, okay. Man of Many Colours, 1 out of 5. Normal, boring Britpop. I never could understand how people could get into this. Barking Spiders, 1 out of 5. The Gallagher brothers, a pair of more loathsome, obnoxious, arrogant F-wits you'd be hard pressed to find. If it wasn't for all their "we're the greatest rock and roll band in the world" crap, you might forgive them for their half-arsed karaoke takes on Slade and the Beatles. The fact of the matter is, Oasis are what you listen to once you've got out of your Kylie phase.
That's so true.
I forgot that was in there.
He's pretty accurate.
He's pretty accurate with that one, isn't he? Well, I never had a Kylie phase, but with their very simple song structures, rudimentary musicianships, and meaningless lyrics, this isn't stuff adults should be listening to. After all, once you're over 4 years old, you can no longer read Cat in the Hat, do you? So why is anybody with pubic hair listening to this then? Right, Grampus. 5 out of 5.
Boom!
I knew that would make you happy. Snaps to Grampus?
Yeah.
But Grampus wrote a flipping novel on it, but I'll sort of summarise it. But for the lack of the originality, What's the Story, Morning Glory is a difficult album to dislike. The songs reek of a braggadocio?
Don't know.
Braggadocio, and confidence that proudly states we know we can't fail because we're just too bloody good. As time passed and Oasis material became repetitive and stale, that sense of arrogant and vulnerability and in-your-face sneering became a laughable parody. But for this moment in time, Oasis had the world at their feet. Of course, you can't expect to lose it completely, and singles, like some might say, Wonderwall and Roll With It, are proof that all has not been abandoned for the sake of emulation. Notwithstanding, Wonderwall was the title of a George Harrison soundtrack. Champagne Supernova and Castle Shadow even shows traces of originality, but even today I still can't shake the feeling that Morning Glory is more of a lesson in hero worship than an attempt to write a personal note in musical history.
That's kind of what I said about the fact that they do.
Last one, and then we're moving on. Coltrane, 5 out of 5. Any suggestion that Definitely Maybe is a better album is, frankly, bollocks. Any of these tracks and the album as a work is capable of transporting those who were there back to a time of unlimited optimistic thinking, the hopelessly naive but fun at the time Cool Britannia movement, and a sense of generational community that has yet to ever be repeated. Outstanding. Pity that almost everything they've done since has been unmitigated arse. Big feelings about Def Maybe. Right. Well, let's talk about what we gave this album, first of all. What do you think you gave this album?
11.
What do you think you gave this album?
A 9.
You are bang on. What do you think I give this album?
An 8.
An 8.5. What would I give this album now? An 8.
Really?
I still think it's up there. I've still really enjoyed listening to it. Yes, I've heard some of the songs too much, but it's still a good album.
I'd stick with my 9.
Of course you would. Surprised it wasn't an 11. So, what's happening with Oasis?
Do we have to mention?
What else? But to be fair, let's talk about. So both the Gallaghers are here, literally in the next month. So Noel comes.
Maybe I could introduce them again.
Yeah, absolutely. Get them together.
It's like the Blue Tones. We said you should come out here, and they did.
Yeah.
Or they are.
Yeah.
And now I've just sent that little plea out.
Bang. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
So Noel is out here with his High Flying Birds, supporting U2, literally in like a week. And then we're seeing Liam Gallagher in the first week of December.
Can't wait.
So we're actually doing all right. So, okay. You want to know what the next album is?
I'm a bit worried.
What beat What's the Story Morning Glory?
Oh, better not be one of your shite albums. It's going to be something then, because I'm thinking about what I would have given really high.
Okay.
And for something to be higher than this.
Let's talk about it. Let's think this through.
Let's
See if
think
you
this
get there.
through.
What other albums do you know you probably rated highly? Still
Just tell me this, who rated it higher, you or me?
we both gave it the same rating. However,
Oh, that doesn't give me anything.
no, it doesn't get. However, this album, when we were younger, you loved Spades more than me. In fact, one of your most favourite albums ever. And through this process, I've come to love it. Well, I really liked it before, but love it a bit more.
One of my favourite albums.
We ready? It's an artist we've just talked about. So
So it's an artist, it's a person.
Yeah, it is.
Person.
You ready?
Go on then.
Paul Weller.
Stanley Road.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
How do you feel about it? It beat What's the Story. How you feel?
I feel okay with that.
Oh, you're all right. Okay. You loved that album.
I still do. It's amazing. It is an amazing album. From memory, there's only one track on it that I'm not fond of.
Oh, that's interesting.
One.
Okay.
And even then, it's
Okay.
just a beautiful album. It's songwriting, it's vocals, the lyrics. You tell me a more beautiful song than You Do Something to Me. Just tell me. You can't, because you can. Wow. That's not bad. Because
You're
if
right.
you'd have told me some nonsense, I'd have lost it. But
Yeah, you're right. You're not there where you were last week. You're good.
I'm good with that.
Alright.
I'm excited to talk about this album.
Okay, good. Good.
Yes.
Let's get more of the personal stuff. Let's hear more about
I'll be
your love.
interested to see what people think about this above. First of all, what people will think about this being in the top 10. And second of all, this being better than What's the Story Morning Glory. Because it's number 7, so it's
It's number 8.
8.
Is it 8?
No, it's 7.
Number 7. You are right.
So it's getting, we're pushing top 5 now. You have to be a special type of album to be kicking about in there.
This is a great album, though.
I know.
Okay. Done. So I'm good. I mean, you're not coming across the table, so we're good.
No.
It's just where definitely maybe is place. That's going to be that's the nerve-wracking one for you now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Is it in there? I might have given it a 5.
Don't you even joke.
All right, Britpop Banter, Facebook and Twitter, or email us at our email address, britpopbanter@gmail.com. Let us know what you thought. Send us your tweets. Send us your messages. Did we get it right? How do you feel about Paul Weller? And we will see you next week for Stanley Road.
Big day. Big episode.
All right, see you later, everyone. Bye.
Bye.